I made the purchase of the extra piece of wood that I'm calling a wood spacer. Here's the SKU number. I'm going to zoom in a little bit right there. And as you can see, here's the trim piece with the little divot, and this is a flatter piece about 1/2 inch wide that I'm going to put behind the wood trim. And I'm going to put that to the wall. So this is what they look like butted up together. And as you can see, I had it cut to the exact same size as the trim. I'm using 5-foot long pieces. And once I get them to the wall, here's what they look like. So I have the, I first put the flat spacer, screwed this into the wall first, and then screwed the trim piece on top of that. And here's the difference between just the trim piece on the wall. My mats are holding up pretty well here, but once I got to the middle part of the wall, it's a little warped on the end, so some of the mats are kind of falling down. For this one that's a little bit wider, I'm able to put the mats that are that have the backings on them. This one's not glued down, but you can see that it will fit the double matted pieces. I also have double matted pieces displayed with the plastic sleeves, so these aren't falling off now. I like to display these when I'm not doing a viewing, so when I do consultations, everyone can see some of my my work. These are usually the ones that the clients haven't purchased, but are my favorite of the rejections. And once you screw your pieces to the wall, you might want to patch them up a little. I've already showed patch these up right here. I'm kind of waiting for them to dry, and then I'm going to paint over them so they look like they're a nice even piece. And I just think that the screws are kind of unsightly. So in order to patch those, just purchase this little bit of DAP patch and paint. It's a little bit of kind of a, it looks like toothpaste a little bit. It's kind of hard to see that. All you have to do is get a little dab of it with your finger, and you might have to do a couple of layers, but all you have to do is patch over the screws. Let that sit for a minute or two, and then you just wipe it off very carefully until it's almost disappearing into that wood. And once you paint over that with some, maybe some semi-gloss or an eggshell in white, you won't see that at all. So it'll look nice and clean. This is pretty much what they, what you'll do when you put in crown molding or a chair rail. It's the same concept. So that's it. It's really simple. They're holding it up pretty nicely. Let me zoom back here. And at the top part is with just the trim, and the bottom part is the trim with the spacer. And I hope this helps you guys get your viewing walls together. Have fun.